We're the empty nesters, the part-time empty nesters. Our first video, you saw us camping. We had just gotten our travel trailer. Well, this is our walkthrough video. We were a little delayed in putting out the walkthrough video, but we're finally getting to it. This is our overview of our camper and the reasons why we love it and why we chose this over all of the so many floor plans that we looked at. Oh,
it's so many lists.
yes.
Cross off everything. Yeah. And maybe we'll go into that at the end, like how we ended up choosing this one. But for now, we're just going to start out giving you a tour, because that was my one pet peeve, was that when people give tours of their campers, I'm going, come on, just get to the inside already. I just want to see what's inside. So we're going to start with the inside. We'll do a little bit of the outside, and then maybe we'll tell you some other stuff afterwards. But we're just going to go ahead and start with a tour.
Yep.
Because that's what everybody's waiting for.
So this is the Forest River Ozark 1680 BSKX.
Yep.
Yep. Take it away.
All right. Okay, so this is stepping inside of the camper. You're entering in, and this is what you see. And this sofa here, the L-shaped sofa, is a slide out. This is what convinced us, or me, that this was the camper that we had to have, because so many of the slide outs were either dinettes or just regular sofas. And because we are part-time empty nesters, I said, no, I want to have enough sofa space for when the kids are with us. And so there is a sofa here. You enter in, and there's a sofa. And that sofa is also a Murphy bed. So Kevin, do you want to go ahead and put that down and show everybody how it turns into a bed? And this is where, no matter what vacation we're on, whether we have kids with us or whether it's just us, we will be here sleeping. This is our bed where we will sleep. And we have already slept on it, and it is very comfortable. And it just turns into a queen size bed. Now it's a short queen, which means that it is, I think it's 74 or 76 inches long instead of 80, like a normal queen. But there's the bed.
It's also, you're seeing the pillows up there, but it's actually east-west bed with it. But they call an east-west, which is across this way. So head up there.
Right, head here, feet here, or I mean, you could put your head here and your feet here. But because Kevin is taller, his feet are going to go right there where it kind of hangs off if they need to hang off the end there. And there's a closet there, a hanging closet. And there is lots of storage up top here. I mean, more than we would fit in, easily more than we would each fit in a suitcase we could put up there, which is more than enough space for us, since we are not living in the camper. We are just traveling in the camper. And then we're going to go back to the slide out area, which has the L-shaped sofa. Now this also has a table that you can pull out and set up. I don't know if you guys can see down there, there's a little hook there. And you can hook a bar with a table
in there.
Yep. And so if it's raining and we decide we do not want to eat outside, or it's too hot or too cold or too buggy or whatever, then we will just sit right here. And we do have a dining space here. And this sofa also turns into, it folds out, it's like a jackknife sofa. And so it can turn into, I think, a full-size bed. Across from that is the kitchen space. And there is a double burner. It's a gas burner. There's a microwave. There is a sink, and it's a very good size sink. Some of these campers only had small sinks. This one has a very large sink. So you could wash full-size pots, pans, clothes, whatever you wanted to in that sink. And then it even comes with the drain board, so you don't have to have a separate drain thing to set your dishes on, and a cutting board. So it's multi-purpose. And then we have a good size freezer and refrigerator. Let's see if I can open that up and just show you guys. There's nothing in it right now, so you really can't get a perspective on it. I feel like up close, y'all are not getting a good view, but there's the refrigerator. And then here is the bunks. So there's an upper bunk, and I'm going to move this. Eli already set up his space. We are taking a vacation next week, which we will video for you guys. But he already set up his space, and he just made like a little nook in here for himself, and he wanted it all separate and cozy. And that's his space in here. And each of these spaces has charging ports. Later this week, we're going to put up shelves in here for the kids to set their books and phones and headphones, whatever they have, knickknacks on in each of the bunk areas. And each of these are double beds. So I guess if you had little ones, you could put 2 kids in here, but these are like, our children are like taller than I am. And so they are able to sleep with their head over here and their feet over here without having to fold up or be squished or be touching the end or anything. So that's really nice. And then in here is the bathroom. And there's a toilet and a shower, which I have been sitting in the shower that I have not unpacked stuff yet. And also I figured that's where we're going to keep some of our stuff while we're traveling, just to kind of keep it from bouncing around and everything else. I put up some towel hooks yesterday. You can see me taking a video here, and it does have a medicine cabinet that I have not organized yet. I did put up a toothbrush holder yesterday for us, and that's about it. Like, we are still in the process of finding spaces for things, organizing, figuring out what kinds of pots and pans we want to bring. So if you guys have any suggestions of, these are the most fabulous pots and pans, you know, this is the best bathroom organizer ever, then let us know, because I am completely open to that. Right now we just have, oh, underneath here, I forgot to mention, there is tons of storage under that bed. And at this point, I'm probably putting 3 clear Tupperware tubs, because that space is 24 by 24. And they fit perfectly under there for the boys to store their clothes, for us to put extra food. And I'm going to put a laundry basket underneath there for our trips. But again, if you have any ideas, I did buy these bins here, bought that one and that one for extra food storage. And then I bought this for us to keep our plates and cups and stuff in. Not permanent stuff, but just stuff for us to take outside. Now I'm going to pass you off to Kevin so he can show you the outside of the camper. All right.
All right, so this is the outside of our camper. You can see it as a single axle, has a full length awning that runs the length of it. One of our selling features, one of our must-haves, was this right here. It is a outdoor kitchen. So it comes with the folding table that you see here. It's got a black stone that slides out. It's got a mini fridge. Got outdoor outlets. So here's our sticker. We're very proud of the sticker. We both waited for all of our lives to have a sticker like this. We've been envious of all the campers we've seen going down the road of the travel stickers. So this is ours. This is not everywhere the camper has been. This is everywhere that we have been together. And our goal is to fill in the whole thing. We have a plan to visit all of the states together. Going around the front, it's got your typical single battery. It's got a single propane tank. My plan is to upgrade it to have solar at some point, to have dual propane tanks. This is our slide out. We have one slide out. This is the camper basement. It is all the way across, but it is not a dual pass-through. So it just has the single door on the driver's side of the camper, and it is not very tall. But this is a small camper, and this is what we wanted. We wanted a small camper that was as short and as light as we could get and still be comfortable. It does have an outdoor shower. That is the outdoor shower. That was a nice feature that we were looking for. And then something I have added already is down by the black and gray valves. I've added utility cans, Army utility cans, and those bolt to the frame. They're watertight and they hold all the fittings for the Stinky Slinky. So that is our camper. It is 23 feet long. It's under 5,000 pounds, and we love it.